Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello? I swear to God, if my mic doesn't work. Oh, wait, no, it's working. Hi, guys. How's it going? it's definitely, it totally hasn't been a month since I last streamed. But hello. Hello, Neff, and hello, Caramel. I hope you guys are doing well today. Let me know how the volume is. It's really loud on my end. I gotta turn this down a little bit. Just like messing around with the mix right now. Hello. Yeah, guys, a lot has happened since the last time I streamed. Well, actually, no, not really. Yeah, shit has happened. But yeah, we're just chilling today, but also internet testing because my internet's been shit. That's actually one of them. My internet's been so shit for the past few days. I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, before I actually do like a sort of like quote unquote like major stream, let me do an internet test stream and then just disguise it as a chatting stream. So it's all part of the plan, guys. Well, hello, Leo, hello. Yes, it's cookie clicking time. I was actually surprised. I didn't have this game. Or like I did have, or no, I had it on my wish list. And then like, you know, when the holidays came around, I was like, oh wait, I don't have this game. Let me just buy this really quick. And here I am with Cookie Clicker. Yeah. I hope you guys have been doing well since the last time I streamed. Like, actually, looking at VTube Studio, the last time I streamed was the Enfield stream, and like I looked and it was like, oh god, it was all the way at the 21st. Ooh. Zoinks. I can explain, guys. I totally didn't disappear because of Enfield. In brackets, yes I did. It's been years. I'm sorry to leave you guys hanging. I really do miss streaming, so that's why I figured I'd do it today. But yeah, I figured I'd do it today. Like, sorry if it's like a little bit sudden, but it's like, this is like the only day that I've had in a long time where it's like, oh my god, I'm free from my shackles. I'm free from my shackles called IRL. Yeah. Grown old from waiting. Damn. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but genuinely though, thank you for waiting. Thank you. Miss your beautiful eyes? Oh, thank you. That like reminds me of that. Already I'm like quoting like some fucking TikTok meme. It's like, love your smile. Ha. You have a great smile? Thanks. And it just plays like the Minecraft cave noise. Yeah, guys, I have such beautiful eyes. But yeah, it is now February. February is almost done. There's only like 10 days left of February, so yeah. But you know what? I guess I'll get started on clicking. There we go. But let me know if you guys can hear the clicking, because like I'm a little bit worried that like the clicking will get annoying if you guys keep hearing the clicking. But yeah, since the last time I streamed, I've been kind of busy with Enfield. Not like that shit had like, we can hear it. Ah, shit. Okay, hopefully it's not too annoying. But what you call it? Yeah, no, that game had me in like a death grip. So I'm like, I'd love to stream this game, but also it makes my PC lag a lot. Because like looking back at the VOD, which I need to upload, I actually forgot to upload the VOD on YouTube, so oopsies. What do you call it? My PC lags a lot more when I'm streaming it, so I'm like, maybe not. Yeah, I'm thinking. But yeah, no, Enfield, I've been enjoying it a lot. That game has consumed me. But you know what? It's totally worth it, because like, I'm not playing it's like, oh, because of FOMO. Like, no, I was like genuinely waiting for this game for years, ever since it was like announced. So I was like, yes, I'm very much enjoying this game. But yeah, actually, as of like last weekend, I actually finished the game. Like, I finished all the side quests and the main story so far. So I'm like, damn, I really played this game for like a month straight and I'm already done. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot we could upgrade. Yeah. Yeah, welcome back, Neff. But yeah, oh my god, let me snooze the ads. But yeah, Enfield. I've just been playing Enfield, but also, like, at the same time, I've been, like, dealing with IRL stuff, because as you guys know, I'm, like, still looking for a job. And you know what? It's not been going good. It's been going awful. It's gone to the point where I don't even think I told you guys this, but I actually went to go to like a government-funded company that like essentially gives you like a what do you call it? A caseworker that helps you find these jobs, right? And usually they're pretty successful in finding you a job, right? But here's the thing. There's so many other people that went to that same company with the same problem, to the point where like the caseworkers are like, yeah, no, like we're sorry, like there's nothing really much that we can do aside from like, I don't know, give you like a form where you're like eligible for like a wage subsidy to like attach to your resume. And I'm like, wow, thanks. But and ever since, I still haven't gotten a job. You know what? Not even a job. Not even an interview. Like, that's how bad I'm low-key, like I'm about to tweak the fuck out. It's like, I can't even get an interview in this. What do you mean? Yeah. Yeah, what a time to be alive. So it's like, we love... Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta turn down this... Is there, like, settings? I gotta turn down the volume a little bit. Music's kind of loud for me. Sorry guys, I have a bit of a sensitive ear. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man, like, it's so bad. Like, it's gotten to the point where I'm like, where literally everyone's like, yeah, man, it seems like there's literally nothing you can do aside from, like, just be insanely lucky with these, like, interviews or whatnot. Yeah. This is definitely better hearing for you. Yeah. Better for hearing you. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I don't know, man. Like, I'm being so dead ass. I actually straight up, like, kind of gave up on, like, the job search. I'm like, man, I'm not looking for a job anymore. Like, I could just be chasing my dreams and be more successful in chasing my dreams rather than finding a job at this point. So that's why I'm back on my bullshit. I know some places that generally hire anyone, but not good companies to work for from personal experiences. Oh yeah, right, hearing your stories, yeah, I could definitely see that. But actually, there is a bit of an upside to it, because recently, if you guys didn't know, what do you call it? Both my parents work, and my mom, she actually works at a care center up the street from where we live. And she works as like the kitchen staff, and like her along with like some of her work friends are like low-key like offering, it's like, hey yo, what if we like try to get you a job there or something? I don't know. So like I'm currently in the process of just doing like, oh, I guess a career detour. So instead of just doing like IT work, right, like computer work, I'm low-key just gonna start training for like food, because okay, the thing is, I did used to work at a restaurant as like back of house, right? So I'm like, okay, I have some experience with it, and like it shouldn't be that bad, right? Because like you're working with like a kitchen staff, and it's like, it's not for a restaurant, it's for a care center, right? So it's like, you know, they're probably not paying you minimum wage or something. And like, again, the company that has the work center, it's like an official like government company, right? So like, what do you call it? Of, you know, they're probably not gonna like skim on the payment or whatever. But yeah, but also it could probably just help me get like my foot in the door, and like, it's like, okay, I'm like a kitchen staff, I kind of want a promotion. Like, do you guys have like a computer job that you could give me? Even like a front desk job would be fine. Here's the thing too, a small side tangent. Signing up for part-time jobs, like, I shit you not, I can't even get a part-time job. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, man, it's so fucked. Um, but yeah. So I'm currently doing some sort of training to I guess get back into working the food industry in a way. Um, it's yeah, since like my mom already has worked in like the industry for like a while. Because actually, before she worked at the care center, she used to work a graveyard shift at a Safeway as like the kitchen staff, right? Um, and what ended up happening was that she, on the fly, like got training for like food safe and whatnot, right? Um, Yeah, so she actually still has her like book manuals for what do you call it? Food safe. So actually to the side of me right now, there is the here's the book. You can probably hear it. Participant workbook, food safe level 1. So I'm actually like currently reading that. And just probably I'm probably going to find a good day to like go to like my local college that offers like sort of like the certification test, and then just be food safe level 1 certified, and then just start working at the local care center. But yeah, that's kind of going on. That's what's going on, like job wise. Like, yeah, actually, yeah, I don't think I really mentioned it. And like these past few months have been like, oh my god, I'm having a bit of a crisis. I don't want to work in IT anymore, but my other options is kind of shit as well. Um, because hey guys, small secret, my parents have like tried convincing me to join the military because one of our family friends did, and I'm like, okay, why do you want me to join the military? But and then they were like, oh, it's because like you'll get like I don't know a good salary, and I'm like, have you done research on the payment? They do not. It's like they don't pay you that much. So it's like, no, I'm not joining that. But it's like, damn, my options are low-key running out. So it's like, oh, if I genuinely hit rock bottom, yeah, no, I'm just gonna go there. On my way to fight everyone that encourages vulnerable people to join. Okay, now see, like, they're only trying to convince me because they're misinformed. Because they're, I've had sort of like talks with them. It's like, hey, like, no, like, I've done genuine like research on this. Like, stop trying to convince me. Like, these are the facts. And like, thankfully, they actually have stopped asking me ever since like I talked to them. So I'm glad that they're not stubborn with it. Like, I'm actually glad that I managed to somewhat convince them. But then they're like, okay, well then what's your plan then? Like, if like you won't do that, then what? Like, I don't know, fucking explode. Yeah, IDK, man. What do these do? You have one grandma. What do they do? Oh, okay, I see. Actually, I just realized we could have it. Wait a minute, this is fast. This is a lot faster than clicking. Hold on a minute. Or, well, no, my clicking's still faster. Got some options. Try before rock bottom. But definitely do what you can towards what you want first. Yeah, I mean, okay. Like, the thing is, there is a few other things that, like, I could do. But it's like, I guess, like, one thing that it's like, okay, one thing that I'll try to, like, keep my word on is that my parents are, like, don't get a dead-end job. Like, they don't want, like, I get, like, they sort of, like, still care that it's like, okay, just don't get a dead-end job. Which, I'm like, sure, that seems reasonable to, like, that seems reasonable to me. So it's like, again, that's why I'm picking up, like, all of, like, these different certifications and whatnot. Like, you know what? I might just work in food safe for a little bit. Because, actually, I did sort of somewhat hatch. I hatched a new plan over New Year's, and it was actually part of my New Year's resolution. So, because with the current state of like IT, right, and like the job industry, I'm like, you know what? Fuck IT. I don't want to do IT anymore. Like I'm done chasing that carrot, bro. It's so bad. It's gone rotten and moldy, and it's like it ain't worth it anymore. Like, especially trying to keep up, because, like, again, it's like with my personal level, with how I learn things, like, okay, no, I can't keep up with this. Also, there's an ad coming up. Let me know when you guys are in ads, so I'll just, like, shut up for, like, a minute. Yeah. IT was not for me, did not enjoy that. Yeah, I mean, okay, the thing is, I was alright with IT, it's just, like, it's just hard to get a job, man. And it's like, the thing is, I'm told all the time when people look at my resume, like, sometimes, like, oh my god, wait, okay, sorry, side tangent. Dead ass, some of my family members have tried, like, you know, like, nepo babying my way into, like, specific companies or whatever, right? Because, like, say, for example, one of my aunties has a friend who works in a big insurance company in, like, the province that I live in, right? And, like, we tried, and it's like, nah, they just straight up rejected it, and it's like, man, I can't even nepo my way into a job. That's fucked. That's how bad it is. So it's like, no. Okay, it should say that ads are starting soon, so let me know when you guys are in ads. I mean, I was tempted to do security jobs, but, like, looking at, like, some of, like, the certifications needed, I'm like, okay, I don't have, like, I don't even have, like, a quarter of these skills that I need. I mean, like, very detail-oriented, that's all I got. But there was those kind of jobs I was kind of just tempted in, because it's like, you know, some of them, surprisingly, some of them are, like, entry-level. But then again, it's like, there's that whole thing where it's like, are these job postings even real? Because, you know, people are, like, saying, it's like, oh yeah, some of these job postings aren't even real. It's just, like, people are just, like, posting these to, like, pocket money or something. So it's like, man, how do I know you're real? But it's like, yeah, no. Okay, it says the ads are starting. Okay. I shall click away while you guys are in ads. Returned from the ads? Alright, awesome. Alright. I'll, like, wait another, like, 20-ish seconds, because it says that the ads are still up, so yeah, I'll just give y'all a second. Okay. Actually. Oh, these cost money. Alright. Alright, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back from the ads. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, fake job postings, security jobs, but those are, like, huge maybes, because a lot of them require, like, what do you call it? At least the minimum is, like, what do you call it? Microsoft, like, Excel, and, like, Class 5 driver's license, and, what are they called? Medical license, or, like, a CPR certified. So I'm like, I got none of those. Like, Allied Universal charges you for fingerprinting and guard card, but out of your paychecks once you started. Okay. I'm sure there's like probably like a Canadian equivalent, because I guess yeah, Canadian here. We might not have that. That company might not be here. But yeah, where was I going with? Oh, right. Okay, so around, yeah, oop. What the fuck? Why is Automod almost accidentally click the Twitch knock thing? Ooh, you want to knock so bad. Hi, Suki. I saw like the the auto mod thing. I was like, why is finger in like auto modded? I was like, oh wait, never mind. But yeah, light is there. They're everywhere. Okay, gotcha. They have their fingers in every pie. Yeah, like that message right there. Like that what got auto mod. I was like, what the fuck? I'll think about it. Cause like, I think the most like prominent security brand here is like Paladin Security, I think, but again, huge maybe. Gonna be lurking? Yeah, no problem. But yeah, again, it's a huge maybe, and not really like in the direction I kind of want to go. So that actually goes into like sort of something I came up with like during New Year's in a way. But because like, you know, the industry's kind of bad, like I'm just like trying to find something that's like not really tech related, but more like still like the same skills needed, you know? Because again, quality assurance is just like, just make sure nothing goes bad before it even happens, you know? Yeah, like the thing is, fucking Indeed, it's like, oh, here's a junior quality assurance job that's perfect for you, and it's for food QA, and I'm like, motherfucker, I keep saying I'm not certified in food QA, like, stop giving me that. Yeah, food QA, like, you know what? Well, no, not really, because that sort of requires me to get, like, it requires me to go to school, and I don't feel like going back to school for it, because it's like, oh, you must have, like, a degree in, like, food science or something. I'm like, man, I don't want to go to school for that. I went to school. That shit did not go well for me, because, not gonna lie, I'm kind of stupid when it comes to, or, no, you know what, no, I shouldn't say I'm low-key stupid. I'm academically challenged. That sounds more sophisticated, you know? Hold on, I gotta lock in for this clicking. But yeah, no, so I actually, with the help of my sister, she actually sort of pitched the idea that I actually go into, like, the fire department, which is like, okay, whoa there, that sounds like a very big step to the left, like, what do you mean fire department? But hear me out, alright? Like, while looking for jobs, I actually noticed that, like, you know, like, services like that, like, you know, police department, fire department, they actually look for civilian workers at times, because I was like, oh shit, I thought you had to, like, go to law school. Well, technically you still kind of have to, but still, like, sometimes they look for civilian workers, right? And, like, some of them, like, okay, like, some of them are, like, actually looking for QA technicians, like, for example, like, the, you know, like, the police station, I guess, was looking for QA people. I applied to that. They ghosted my ass, so, you know, but again, that, like, made me, like, realize, like, oh, wait a minute, you don't have to, like, do all sorts of training just to, like, get a job there. Like, okay. And that's when my sister Mima, she actually pitched the idea that specifically in fire department, a either fire inspector or, like, fire investigator, right? But yeah, on my way to hack their systems, make you a fake degree for these fake jobs. Hell yeah, thank you. But yeah, no, so, like, fire inspector or, like, fire prevention officer, it's like, okay, it's like a little bit, like, it's still a little bit of a step to the left, but, like, some of, like, the skills are transferable, like, you know, attention to detail and whatnot. It's like, it's kind of like what QA does. And again, like, fire prevention officer is kind of just like, you know, a building inspector. So it's like, oh, hey, this thing can catch on fire, don't do that. That's essentially, like, what it is, right? Or, like, fire investigator is like, okay, a building burned down, what caused it, you know? So again, like, this is, like, very dumbed down, but it's, like, that's essentially, like, what it is. Like, so it's, like, okay, well, I guess somewhat my skills can be transferable. Or, like, what do you call it? What do you call it? Fire insurance. So it's, like, you know, writing, like, documentations about it, too. So, and, like, looking into that, like, that sort of somewhat falls into the same category. So, and the thing is, I actually looked at, like, the, average salary for it. It's like essentially like the same thing as like a QA, like QA IT. Although, you know, like things can change, but that's why I sort of somewhat have a new plan for myself where it's like instead of just like, I don't know, fucking going into IT and like, you know, trying to get a job, why not like this is like sort of like the entire plan. What if I just, you know, do like a side job like, you know, the food stuff? Because I actually don't know my mom's salary, but I think it's pretty good. But, like, I'll just use that money to, like, just save up for law school. Because, surprisingly enough, my local law school is, like, literally, like, a 10-minute walk away. So it's like, okay, that's pretty awesome. Like, I could just go to the law school easily. And then, like, yeah, just, like, looking it up, it's, like, the courses are, like, 2K each. So it's like, okay, that might be, that'll be fine. Be lurking for a bit? No problem. But yeah, that's sort of the plan. Save up for law school. Because fucking IT is shit. Let's buy a farm. I'm gonna rest my hand a little bit. But yeah. You know what? I think this thing is a lot faster than my actual clicking. So, you know, I'm actually gonna rest my hand. But yeah, that's sort of like what's going on job-wise for me. It's not going great, but you know what, like, I guess I'm sort of making some sort of progress. And that's why, like, I've sort of been MIA. Like, yeah, I guess we're gonna go into, like, why I've been so MIA. So it's, like, one, job search. Like, I'm, you know, as much as I like this VTubing thing, you know, I gotta put it to the side because of, like, this job stuff. So it's, like, you know, it's kind of important that I find a job. And, again, at the end of the day, this is, like, just a hobby for me. It's not my job, you know? So it's, like, you know, I'm sure you guys understand. Yeah, so on top of that, job search, shitty ass job search. I guess in a way my family's been busy too, so like I guess I like have to like help out around the house and whatnot. And I'm usually like tired after these things too, like, you know, yeah, we're all pretty busy. Feel it, yep. I tried to get surgery and some, but if I didn't have a job, yeah. I don't know, man. Like, again, this is just something I do for fun on the side. Like, I don't have to do this, but I just choose to. I'm trying to think. Like, suddenly, like, my brain's farting. Like, I was like, oh my god, I have so many things to talk about on stream. But now it's like, fuck, what was I gonna say? Oopsies. But yeah, no, just helping around the house. I'm mainly just exhausted, man. Maybe just because, like, with the amount I have to do, like, okay, it's not that much, but it's like, you know, I guess it's that, you know, it's that time of the year where it's like, you know, you're feeling a little bit more lethargic than usual. Actually, wait a minute, I could just buy some of this stuff really quick. 1 second. All right. But yeah. But also, I guess sort of to leave it on a lighter note, I actually have been working on a few, like, I guess VTuber related stuff. But the only reason I haven't really been showing them is because I kind of want them to be a secret. But yeah, I will say, if you guys remember, I did announce that I wanted to make an, oh wait, shit. I wanted to make a, indie series of some sort for my, VTuber character. And, you know, I announced it in September, and I know it's been a very long while since I've said anything about it, but trust the process, guys. I will admit that I was a little bit too ambitious for it, but again, in fairness, like, the announcement was like, yeah, guys, like, I'm starting this now. Like, that's all I've said so far. Yeah, secret surprise ace content, exactly. I mean, it's not really a secret. Sometimes I like post it here and there, and like I sort of have hinted at it like every so often. But yeah, indie series. It's supposed to be animated because I actually have been looking into 3D animation because I have worked with Blender before. It's just like now actually like doing this stuff again. I'm like, shit, I forgot I'm low-key not built for this. Oopsies. But yeah, I guess so far, I did have a Trello, although I do need to update it. So far, the quote-unquote first episode is, the script is done. Yeah, like, I think I sort of just need to, like, give it another look through, but, you know what? Fuck it, you guys will hear it from here first. So, with my birthday coming up, very soon, next month, March 11th, oh, something got stuck in my throat there. Yeah, on my birthday, I sort of plan to have this stuff, some of this stuff ready. The more I think about it, though, I don't think I'll stream that day, because it is, like, in the middle of the week, and I might be busy that day, because, yeah, family's out, and I most likely have to do some, like, I guess, like, house maintenance stuff, and, yeah, take care of my siblings. Oh, also, that's another thing, too. My parents are going on another trip, so it's like, okay, I gotta be the house caretaker for, like, another month again. That's sort of what happened all the way back in, like, October, actually. So it's like, you know what? If I don't have that many people breathing down my neck about a job, what if I just stream that time? Yeah, during that time. So it's like, we'll see what happens, but again, like, I'm not sure if I'll stream, like, on my birthday, because it's, like, in the middle of the week. And again, I'm hella uncertain with, like, how shit's gonna go with me. So I'm just like, alright, fuck it, we ball. If it happens, it happens. What the fuck? That text on the top, what did that say? But yeah, I don't know if I should say what it is specifically, but you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, why not? So instead of a first episode, because again, I was pretty ambitious on like what I wanted to do when I announced it, but after essentially getting humbled by like my own progress, I'm like, I don't think this will be ready by my birthday, which in reality it's not. I'm very much behind schedule because I made it a Trello and I was like, okay, I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be doing that in this month, this and that in this month. But then after like actually doing it, I'm like, damn, this shit's kind of hard. Oopsies. But then also again, the whole job search and, you know, just focusing on IRL things. I'm a little bit behind on it. Let me just buy a couple of things really quick. But yeah, I sort of like, not really stepped back, sort of just doing a small detour. I figured, okay, if I want to do, actually like learn 3D art, I'm actually just gonna like, actually practice it, because I actually feel, I'd like to do 3D art more than like digital art. I mean, I'd still like to do both, but it's like, I'd like to lean towards 3D. I don't know, just something about it, and like, you know, I guess my previous experience with it, like I had a lot of fun like actually doing 3D art, or like that one time. So, you know, I want to do it again. But yeah, like I said, I've just been looking at a lot of videos and I'm like, ooh, okay, you know what? Instead of like focusing on what I want, I should like focus on practicing. So I'm just doing like sort of practice first. So that's sort of like what's going on for like art wise. But I have been doing a lot of writing in like sort of like what I'm like offline, I guess, in a way, or like in my free time aside from playing Enfield. So I've been doing a lot of lore writing, because before, a lot of like the lore that I had was just on my phone, and it's just like one or two sentences. It's like, oh, this and that thing, that which causes this thing in lore. But now I'm like writing it down. I'm like, fuck, I actually don't know how to write, because, you know, like, again, I'm gonna admit it, academically challenged. Language arts or like writing class was not my best class, but also fuck my grade 12 teacher. I fucking hate her for giving me such a low grade when obviously mine was like, it was solid. Because, okay, a side tangent again. In grade 12, my grade 12 English teacher, she, for some reason, it's like she hated my ass for no reason. Like, you know, like I wasn't like, you know, like a bad student, like I wasn't disrupting the class or anything. Like I guess she just hated me for no reason. And like, I kid you not, right? We had this like media analysis assignment where it's like, okay, we take like some sort of like small like film or something on YouTube or something, and we do an analysis of it, right? I made a pretty like high quality like analysis of it, like, you know, like voiceover and like actually like analyzing the media. And you know what grade she gave me for it? She gave me a C plus, and I'm like, okay, like, fuck you mean a C plus? Like, this shit was like high quality compared to everyone else. Meanwhile, the person I was friends with at the time, right? He did a media analysis of the Lorax, like the book Lorax, right? The book. And he made it the morning of when it was due. So it's literally just a fucking video recording from his phone. It's like, yeah, guys, this is a analysis of the Lorax. It's totally not like 4 o'clock in the morning of like the assignment. And then he gets a high B. And I'm like, what is this bullshit? Like, hello? So it's like clearly she had favorites. So it's like, oh man, fuck you. I'll never forgive her for that. But the thing is that pisses me off the most is that everyone sort of likes that teacher too. They're like, oh yeah, that teacher, she was like pretty awesome or something, yada yada. And I'm like, are we being dead ass? Like, I guess she really just hated me for some reason. Like, I didn't even do anything. It's just, fuck. But anyway, sorry, I almost lost my cool there. But yeah, no, like that happened. But yeah, no, like after like writing, like actually trying to write like a sort of like cohesive lore, and I'm like, I'm kind of dry with this. So like sometimes like I just be like reading it over and over, and I'm like, damn, how do I add more spice to this? But so far I'm actually like pretty happy with how it turned out. And that sort of like goes into the next thing that's like working that's sort of being worked on alongside it. So like you're probably thinking it's like, oh wait, where can I read this lore? So the original plan was that there was a specific category in my Discord server that was meant for reading it, but I was like, I don't really like Discord. And like, you know, I want to add some like, you know, formality to it, if that's like the correct word to use. And that's when I actually looked back at one program I used to use, not sponsored by the way, Notion. So the thing is with Notion, at first, when I started using it, like I guess when it first released, it was only like a note-taking app, right? Which is like, okay, that's fine. Like I started using that. But then I started using Obsidian because it has like, you know, like that whole web function thing. But coming back to it, it's like on version 7 now. You can make whole ass websites on them. So like at the same time, I'm like, oh my god, I could use my my web development and UX certificate to like make my own website. Like, oh my god, for free? Because like I guess one thing that made me want to make a website in the first place was that like a lot of videos that I've been watching, it's like, oh, this video has been sponsored by fuck, what was the name of that thing? Squarespace? Like, you know, the one where like, yeah, the sponsor reads where it's like, oh, make your business website today or something. And I'm like, okay, but like, that's when I started doing research. Like, okay, like, does it have to be like a business or something? And like, do I have to pay for it? And like, after like looking, it's like, okay, I do kind of have to pay for it. So I'm gonna like look for like free alternatives. Cause again, I don't have a job, so I'm kind of broke. So, I tried looking for free alternatives and Notion came up, and although it's not like as customizable as like you'd want it, like, you know, down to like the coding, it's still pretty solid. So I'm like, what if I just make a Notion website just dedicated to the lore of it? And it's like, All right, we're doing it. So that's when I actually started working on it earlier this month. Again, there's nothing to it so far because again, it's supposed to just be like sort of the quote unquote lore wiki. So that's why like it's kind of somewhat done now. But I'm just right now just focusing on writing, but also again, I'm not too serious on it because again, I'm focusing on this IRL stuff. Hopefully I get it done by that special day. Yeah, lore site, lore site. But yeah, no, Notion. It's pretty like easy to make one. But yeah, apparently it's like you could just make your own like domain for free. Of course, it'll like be labeled as like a Notion site, but like again, I don't want it to be like super fancy or it's like, oh, there's all of this and all of that stuff. No, it's just like again, just a page where you could read stuff. Yeah, no, that's about it. But okay, here's the funny thing, right? Like when I actually started it, I was like, damn, I have so much freedom. What can I do with this power? So then, actually, it turns out they have a template system where you could sort of just like find other people's like websites in a way, like published websites that you could use as a template. And I guess it's somewhat fitting in a way because the template that I used was a Bible study template. It's like the website where it's like, oh, welcome to the Bible study. This is where you could read on like note taking for like reading the Bible or whatnot. It's like Old Testament, New Testament, and I'm like, wait, I could somewhat use this format. Hold up, let me take some of like these coding scores and then just put them in my own. But I was like a little bit too lazy. But also it's because I haven't used Notion in years. Like I sort of just like not really like copied it entirely. I'm like, okay, so this thing right here is a database square. So how do I put a database square on my own? Okay, that's how I do it. Like just copy and paste. Like I didn't like, like completely take over and stuff. Like I like again, there's like the quote unquote like tiles that you use. And then yeah, I just put that in my own. But then like thankfully, like I guess the formatting, I guess in a way the formatting is still the same, but like I guess the only thing that's quote unquote like copied is just like I guess like the coding of it, if that makes any sense. So I guess to sort of visualize, right? Imagine this is like the website. So like say like the grammar category here, right? It's like, okay, so this is one specific lore type of category. There's like these different pages that you could click onto. And that's what they had for like this Bible site or something where it's like, okay, this category is like the New Testament. Here are like the different things in like the New Testament. I sort of like took that where it's like, oh, okay, I'll take like that sort of like bracket thing where it's like, okay, everything's sorted into this one category. And then yeah, again, it's pretty easy. I have a feeling I'm not explaining it well. Like I have a feeling if you actually look into it, like you'll get what I mean. But yeah, that's what I've been working on the side as well. Ooh, lucky cookie. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on. But also that's why I've been like pretty like quiet on social media because it's like again, focusing on IRL stuff. I'm kind of in the trenches right now, and then I'm just hardly finding the time to like work on this stuff because I don't have the energy for it because I'm also playing Enfield. Great game by the way. But yeah, that's the lore, guys. That's the lore. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. We all need a little game as a treat, exactly. Me and life plus the way that social media is. Yeah, no, like actually, like I'm like I kind of wish I didn't join the internet in a way, because like actually, fun fact in a way, I was like low-key a chronically offline person before VTubing, right? Because like before, like the only I guess like social media that I use was like Instagram and YouTube, but now that it's like okay, like I guess I'm sort of glued to my phone now. After like starting VTubing and I started actually using Twitter, I'm like, this place kind of fucking sucks. I kind of just want to go back to like just using YouTube. But, you know, where else am I gonna find my awesome mecha artist? Like, whoa. But yeah, never been on Instagram really, but now I use Twitter and wish I did not. Yeah, like, honestly, like, I don't want to use Twitter anymore. Like, actually, I did change my bio on Twitter. I was like, yeah, like, I'm still gonna be here, but, like, I'm mostly just gonna post on Blue Sky. But then again, I haven't really posted anything on Blue Sky either, so I'm like, ooh, Let me buy a few things really quick. You know what, fuck it, I'll just... My nose is itchy. Actually, hold on really quick. I'm just gonna go blow my nose. I'll be back really quick. Alright, let's see. I feel like Blue Sky is dead, but everyone keeps saying it isn't. I don't know, LMAO. It's debatable. I can definitely see why people don't want to use Blue Sky because it's quote-unquote dead. But it's like, the thing is, it's like, it's not as, like, I guess, in my opinion, it's not as active, quote-unquote, as Twitter. Because the thing is, Blue Sky, it was, a lot of people moved because the artists were moving there, right? And, you know, like, personally for me, like, half the artists went back to Twitter, so I'm like, man, what the hell? Like, but still, like, you know, seeing recent events, I'm like, I don't really want to use Twitter. Like, just like, just like using a pencil, just push that a little bit away from me. But again, like, and then there's people using like the whole Grok thing over there. I'm like, I don't really want people like using my shit, like using Grok on my shit, you know? At least you're creating job opportunities for all these grandmas. Hell yeah. We got 30 grandmas. Oh wait, you can actually... Damn. Alright. I thought they'd be like, I don't know, like 80 or something, but no, they're like 90 to like 100. My leg's itchy. But yeah, no, I can totally see why people don't really want to use Blue Sky, but for me, it just feels more like I'm more comfortable with it because it just doesn't feel like there's like genuinely like malicious people. Because again, looking at Twitter nowadays, it's like, why is everyone here miserable, man? Like, do good days exist for y'all, or like do they not? And it's like, I don't know, man. I kind of want to stay away from it, but also it's like I kind of want like an outlet to post my stuff. Which is also why I wanted to make a website, because, like, what if I just make a small Notion website, and that's where you could just keep up with me? Like, it's like, yeah, guys, you won't see me on Twitter or Blue Sky anymore. You'll see me on my Notion website. Or just Discord, which I low-key want to do, because, like, again, social media is kind of shit, man. Like, I'm good. Yeah. I'm trying to think. There was like other... Well, no. I remember at some point, like, there was some point where, oh wait, let me allow this. Which is kind of great because it has all the mentally ill gay people on my phone, but it's also awful because of the horrors. Thanks, Twitch. Yeah. It's like, watch your profanity. But yeah. I don't know. Like, again, it's like... Oh, hi. 1 second. Sorry, my brother came into the room. He came home from school. But yeah, I don't know, man. Again, it's like... I kind of just stay off of it nowadays, and like I don't really want to post anything because like the thing was with Twitter, right? I'm pretty sure like I'm just like shot in the algorithm because like I'm pretty sure like Twitter algorithm just fucked me over or something because I'm pretty sure now like my oomps don't see my posts. I'm like, you know, I'm good, man. Let me post on Blue Sky. But also majority of my friends still use Blue Sky. Like not all of them, but it's like, you know, it's fine if you don't want to use Blue Sky, but you know that's kind of on you if you don't see any of my posts because I just I want to mostly post on there now. But yeah. Must have just told people to upload their medical files to Grok on Twitter, so horror is ever increasing. What the hell? What the fuck? That's kind of fucked. Yeah, no, I'm good. Again, further just cementing why I don't want to use Twitter. As much as I like the site at times, where it's like, you know, all these great artists on there, it's like I could kind of just find more artists on Blue Sky, you know, like not to sound like, you know, like mean towards the artists, but it's like. Just saying, man, like, you could also post on Blue Sky, like, wait, hold on, there's that cookie. Hold on, I gotta lock in for this. I don't know. Again, it's just a really, it's just a giant can of worms. Not even a can of worms, it's just a whole silo of worms, actually. But yeah. What else? There was more I kind of wanted to talk about. I can't remember. Also, like again, some of this stuff I do kind of want to keep a secret because, like, okay, I'm like, to me, it's like if I say it out loud, it's sort of like setting the bar high for myself, you know. And I was like, I kind of don't want to set that expectation for myself when it's like, you know, I am kind of prone to just like dipping the fuck out. So it's like, we'll see. But yeah, but then again, it's like, I'm in no rush to do this stuff. Like, who says I have a deadline? Like, this is my thing. Why is there a deadline for something that I made, you know? Yeah, it'd be like that. Which is why this thing's kind of taking an entire, like, century to make. But that's because it's made with love and care. Yeah. IDK, man. I just realized I could be ballin'. Never mind, I'm no longer ballin'. I just burned all my money there. Actually, what if I just sell my cursors? Things built with love take time to create. Exactly. So it's like, I don't want to rush this. I want it to be slow cook. Like, yeah, slow cook. Just low and slow. So it's tender when it comes out of the oven. But, yeah, again, writing. That's probably like my biggest issue right now. I'm like, how do I make this sound good without sounding dry as hell? And, yeah. Oh, I guess another thing, too, that I'm also juggling with it. I want there to be art pieces connected to them. So, again, it's sort of like looking at a whole wiki. Yeah. Wait, I'd read a fandom wiki about the lore of every VTuber. Bro needs to get praised expeditiously. Yup. Yeah, they're supposed to be, like, the original plan is that there's supposed to be art attached to them. Because I already have done that. Because, okay, way back in 2024. Oh my fucking god, it's been... Oh, this has been since 2024. I sort of did lore posts like that. In a way, they're still, like, the same lore. But it's a little bit outdated with just small details. So it's like... I'm gonna put those a little bit to the side because some aspects have changed. Like, the lore is still the same, but the tone is a little bit different, if that makes any sense. But yeah. Like that, actually, you know what if I just boot up, Notion and Obsidian? Well, actually, no, mainly, Notion. The website isn't published either, so it's like I'm pretty sure, like, again, I'm still somewhat new to Notion, so it's like, okay, hopefully, like, I upload it and it still lets me edit it, because that would actually suck if I, like, once I upload it, I can't change it anymore. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay, got it. But yeah, I want to make small art pieces for them. Nothing like too highly detailed, because I guess I've somewhat established this before, but the type of art style that I like is like concept art, right? If you guys ever seen like video game like concept art, you probably get what I mean, where it's like it feels like it's more of like a painting. Yeah, like it looks like a painting. Like some of the fine details are there, but it's mainly just like a painting look. I sort of want to, in a way, replicate that into like the art pieces I want to do for these lore posts and whatnot. But yeah, again, art block kind of fucking sucks. Let me just buy more farms. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to like read out a small blurb of it, maybe. But yeah, like actually, what's really funny is that I spent like an entire day trying to write the synopsis for it, like not like a summary, but a synopsis for it, like, you know, like the thing that hooks you in, the thing that you read first, or it's like, ooh, this looks pretty interesting. What if I read more? Like that's what I mean by like my writing is low-key bad, that it took me like a whole day to think of it. But I'm still glad. I'm really happy with how it turned out, because I did what do you call it, read it out to a few people. Well, I mean like a few, I mean like only like, I don't know, like 2 people. That was like my sister and Barry. But what do you call it? Yeah, again, it like there was a lot of revisions to it, like mainly just because it's like, again, it sounded pretty like, it sounded flat if you read it out. So, you know, if it takes me that long to write something, it's like, ooh, I'm in for a long one. Oh my god, it's only been like an hour. Damn. I actually don't know how long I don't know how long I'm streaming today. It's sort of just like, oh my god, I have a free day. I don't have to do that much today. Oh my god, I'm free. I mean, I definitely could have like not streamed today and just played Enfield, but again, like I said earlier, I'm kind of done playing Enfield. Like I finished what it has to offer, so it's like there's nothing really much else aside from grinding. Yeah. You know, let me bring this back up to 40 or something. Yeah. Trying to think. What more is there to talk about? Oh yeah, you know what? Again, I guess because of like the shift with how I'm doing things from day to day, gaming streams might still be a thing, but I do want to actually focus on like some productivity streams. So today, actually, the original plan was, I just played Cookie Clicker, but I actually do like writing in the background. But I have a feeling after seeing firsthand from this stream, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I could write and chat at the same time. And like only like I think the only thing as much as I'd like to, I think the amount I'd get done is only like a sentence. But Barry, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. But yeah, clock's a ticking for me. Nope. Okay, thank God you guys can't see that. One of my IRL friends is like messaging me on Steam, and they just straight up said my name. And I was like, oh God, please don't tell me they could see that on OBS. Message on Discord, please. Hold on. John VTuber's identity is safe. Thank you. Thought it was me for a second. Yeah, sorry. Hold on. My IRL friend was asking me, it's like, I'm making an SMG. How should I make one? And I'm like, can you message me on Discord? One second. Is there a way that I can mute my Steam? I need to mute my Steam for a little bit. Let me just do that. Yeah, anyway, oopsies. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the confusion. That was not your Steam. That was my Steam. Fuck, what was I talking about? Damn, I low-key got goldfish memory. Oh, right. Yeah, no, the original plan for today's stream was I do some writing alongside chatting with y'all, but again, I'd probably only get a sentence down with how much I'm like with the amount of chatting I'm doing, you know, so like, I don't know. IDK. We got a mine now. Actually, let's get 2. Actually, how much do they produce? I see. Let's see here. You know what? Fuck it. Do you guys want to hear a small blurb? You guys want to hear the synopsis? Maybe that'll open up more things to talk about. Because it's like, oh my god. There's so much to talk about, but at the same time I want to keep it a secret. Wait, hold on. My friend's messaging me again. Yeah, you guys can't seem to understand. I'm at my limit. But yeah, all right, you know. Yeah, all right, let's do it. You know, knowing my poor ass reading skills, I'm probably gonna stumble on this. So I gotta lock in. Hold on. Let me fix my sitting position. Let me take a sip of water. Let me warm up. Cause y'all already know. Alright, synopsis. Here we go. After the events of the Calamity, humanity must rebuild. In a parallel reality, the people of Solia survive a catastrophic event, leaving behind scars yet to be mended. Abandoned cities, lost technology, and a dwindling population persist under the shadow of the monoliths, once heralds of progress, now an unanswered mystery. Uncover the synchronized files the Artificer left behind. I fucking stumbled it. I thought I got it! Fuck! But yeah, that's the synopsis. so far. So you see what I mean by it's like, it's just the hook. It's not like a summary. Kinda 8. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all day. My IRL friend's asking where's the Twitch link on my Discord account. Actually, okay, you know what? I guess that's another thing to talk about too. So you guys probably saw this on my Discord, like literally during like I guess the first like 2 weeks of New Year's. I got fucking hacked in January. You guys might remember that. But like I'm still like paranoid that like there's still some shit in my system where like, because now I have like two antiviruses. It's McAfee because my dad has a McAfee account and he's like, okay, you know what, you could use my account on your PC as well. And Malwarebyte, I think that's the name of it. I made him cringe when I read it like a Nintendo Direct narration. Oh my god, yeah, you did. But yeah, no, like I got hacked because, okay, so no, guys, like, again, it was something that you could, like, you know, it's pretty obvious, but you gotta understand the context of it, right? Because the person that hacked me, right, or quote-unquote the person that did, they hacked one of my friends who is a, who I think does, indie game dev. Oh my god. Hi, Vlad, how are you doing? Hi, guys. Hey, guys, this is the person that was messaging me on Steam. You guys could get mad at Vlad right there. Welcome in, Vlad. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, so yeah, you know, you actually just came in right at a good time because I'm actually about to I'm about to talk about the whole hacking situation. So my friend who got hacked, he does game development, right? And what do you call it? It has happened before where he would occasionally like send me a sort of like a game link. It's like, hey, my friend made this, you mind like testing it for like 2 seconds? And I have done it before, like once or twice in the past. So I was like, oh, okay, sure, just give me a second. And you know, like, it's really obvious, especially with some hacks nowadays, because I guess, be aware, guys, like, do not click any links. Like, the only reason I trusted the link was because it was from a trusted friend that has done it before. So I guess, you know, it fooled me the one time I actually did it. It was actually a bad one. So, you know, I guess because of that, I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna click any links anymore, or at least any sus looking links, because I guess how it went, right, was that the link was to a website, and it was like, oh yeah, just download the game from there. Which, like, first of all, I was like, okay, this is kind of sus, right? But the thing is, the thing that hacked me was not because I downloaded something. Okay, well, in fairness, I will admit, I did download something, but the firewall caught it immediately, and I caught on as well. So I was like, oh shit, let me remove this from my computer really quick. Like, let me, like, force remove this. Because, like, I immediately caught on. Because, like, the second I clicked download, like, it played, like, the error, like, the... Like, it played that, like, at least, like, a dozen times over each other, right? So I was like, oh shit, something has happened. But because of how quickly I removed it, like, because, like, it was in the process of being downloaded, like, I stopped, like, the download, like, mid-download, I stopped it, right? But the thing is, the thing that ended up hacking me was the website itself, which is actually kind of freaky to think about, because I guess with what I've looked up, how it hacked me was that it took, like, sort of, like, the browser that I was using, like, there was, like, some sort of, like, I guess, like, this term, like, the token thing or whatever, where it's not, it's like, okay, that's my account on there, or, like, that's my Google account on there, so, I don't know, it's just somehow gets into the account, and I immediately was like, hey, like, can we call really quick? Like, I need to, like, confirm this with you, because I guess, thankfully, I guess, in a way, my anger came in clutch, because I was actually already in, like, a bad mood, but I was like, okay, I'm doing a favor for a friend, like, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna help them out anyway, even though I'm not in the mood for it. But I was like, okay, this is already, like, making me upset, so I'm like, can we call for a second? And like I was low-key like grilling him, and I was like, so yeah, your mic is broken, but you can't get on your phone. And it's like, okay, buy a factory, please. Oh right, sorry, my bad. But yeah, no, like I was catching on, or it's like, okay, no, you were probably hacked. So I was like, okay, like I'm sorry, like I'm not gonna click any more links, because they apparently, from that one friend, there was 2 links that I was supposed to click, which the second link would have actually ended me, right? Because it turns out the second link, the first link was supposed to get into my Google account, right? Like hijack my Google account, and my Discord, obviously, and the second one was actually supposed to be like the real malware. Like the second one was supposed to be the thing that like shuts down my computer. Like it essentially like bricks my computer, and like it's a lot more scary, like apparently, because like my friend, along with another person that got hacked from that same friend, they both clicked the second link, and like they had a whole ass headache to deal with, like where it's like, oh yeah, like their whole like address got doxxed. That this other person that got hacked, like their whole bank account information got leaked and whatnot. So it was like, whoa, okay, thank God I didn't click the second link. But yeah, no, like the second I like realized, it's like, okay, no, like stop messaging me or something. That's when like the hacked account started like they just sent a whole ass paragraph of like all of my accounts under that one Google account, and all of it, like the username and passwords. Thankfully, some of them were like outdated. So, and like, again, it was like the browser itself, like the account that I used for that, for the Gmail, was essentially like my work email. So I didn't really lose too much, but again, because it was like a long time, like personal account, cause like I've had that account for like over 10 years, there was some important things, like for example, like again, obviously my Discord, which I now have changed. I've changed my Discord to a different email, and same for my PayPal. So again, the only thing that was at risk was my social medias, PayPal, and Discord. So immediately, like, you know, thank God I had 2FA, because like a lot of the things like were locked out because of the 2FA. But yeah. Again, my Discord was hijacked, and that's when I was like, okay, let me put on my status, ignore my messages, I got hacked, right? Like, you guys probably remember that. But thankfully, I guess, like, they stopped after they saw that, like, my shit was, like, hacked, and it's like, okay, like, I'm staying up to, like, make sure you don't pull any bullshit that you did on me. Hold on one second, let me buy a few things. But yeah, like, thankfully, like, the hacker, like, my hacked account, like, again, I still had full control over it. It's just, like, someone else was tapped in. So, again, thankfully, I quickly, like, removed all devices from my Discord, so it's like, okay, that locked them out. But then at the same time, I also changed my password for everything, and that's a whole other ordeal. But yeah, so my hijacked account only messaged 2 people, and the only thing I said to them was, hey, and then because, like, how they work, right, is that they send a message to people with Nitro, and I saw that they sent it, right, and the only way that I saw that my hijacked account, like, message, like, the only way I saw it was when the person replied. So, like, okay, here's it would go. Like, my hacked account would say, hi, how's it going? And, like, if the person doesn't reply, then I don't see it. But if the person replies, which the 2 people did, they're like, hey, what's up? Like, I would see it immediately at the top of my messages, because I guess in a way, when the person had access, they would send the message, but then also delete the DM. Like, you know, like on PC, right? You know how you could, like, quote unquote, like, close a DM, not delete a DM? They closed the DM while also muting it, so I wouldn't get a notification that they messaged back. But because, like, you know, I was, like, completely staying up, like, I saw that it's like, oh shit, they replied, let me just, like, repossess myself to, like, say, do not ignore my messages, I got hacked. Like, it's like I got possessed. Like, here's a reenactment of it, right? Reenactment time. Hey, how's it going? No, don't listen to what I said. I got hacked. Don't listen to them. Click my links. Don't believe him. Like, that's essentially how it went. Where I was like, do not click any links. Evil, evil alter ego. Yeah, exactly. That's how it went. Oh my god, the ad break. No, I can't snooze it. Dang it. Okay, well, I guess when the ads start, I'll go to the bathroom. I'll take a bathroom break. But yeah, no, that's how it went. So I was like, oh my god, how many people did this fuck ass person message? Artificer got sick with the computer virus. Exactly. So it's like, that's a little bit scary. So what ended up happening, right, is that I actually ended up staying up a whole 24 hours of like just like checking my Discord and like putting all these antiviruses in and like changing my passwords. It took me a whole 24 hours, and I shit you not, like, what do you call it? Like, it happened on a Monday night, right? And I spent the entire Tuesday fixing all the passwords, and then come around like Wednesday morning, like, I finished it like before lunch, and I'm like, I did it! And then I shit you not, it's like my adrenaline just completely switched off, and like I passed the fuck out on my bed for like a good 12 hours, and I'm like, oh my god, never again. So, yeah. And then I actually ended up learning, because the friend that got hacked, he wasn't able to message me, but he forgot. We had each other on Snapchat because we are longtime friends. Like, we're friends of like 7 years now. We met on Xbox, and we used to message on Snapchat. So that's when he started messaging me on there, and I was like, why am I getting Snapchat notifications? Like, hello? And it's like, hey, this is the friend. Don't click any links that I've sent. And I'm like, yeah, I've noticed. I got hacked as well. And he was like, oh shit, my bad. So yeah, we ended up talking about it. Like, of course I was a little bit peeved, but like, you know, I understood. It's like, okay, well, it happened to like a game dev friend that you work with. So it's like, okay, I don't really blame you for that. But that's when he told me, oh wait, ad break starting. Okay, how to pet streamer? You don't do that here. Get your hand away from me. Welcome back. If you guys are back from the ads. Yeah. Oh shit, this is the... Oh, fuck! That's another thing! Okay. I had to disconnect a lot of my accounts. So, okay, sound redeems don't work because I had to disconnect the Twitch account. My bad. Actually, can I open mod view? Actually, hold on 1 second. Let me refund you those 2,500 points back. Because, yeah, because I had to disconnect my account to a lot of things, the sound redeems don't work. So my bad. Let me just refund you really quick. Let me just open up mod view. Mod view. Let me refund you. But yeah, that's what I was freaking. I have to reconnect a few of my accounts. Okay, you can imagine it. All right. Where's fucking Twitch? Hello, Twitch. Unbanned request. Oh, ew. What the fuck? Made a very big dent. Yeah. Where is the... Oh, reward request. Oh, God. I did not clear these out. Holy. One second. I gotta... Let me... Reject and refund. Okay. I think that should be it. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, so I had to disconnect accounts. But yeah, no, again... I'm still a little bit, like, anxious that there's still something, like, in my system, because I do occasional scans, and like, 2 weeks ago, actually, there was, like, a few, like, unknown files that were found in my computer, so I was like, oh shit, there was probably, like, some sort of, like, program or something that would, like, replant this shit after, like, a few weeks or something if, like, somehow it was deleted. So... I think I'm fine now, but it's like, okay, I'm definitely a lot more cautious now with clicking links. Like, now I'm like, okay, if you send me a link and you want me to click on it, I will call you and you will answer. Like, if I don't hear your voice on the other end, then I'm like, yeah, no, get the fuck away from me. But yeah, after catching up with that friend, like I said earlier, him and one other friend actually had it a lot worse. If not, like, the other person had it worse because... Yeah, like I said before, like, they ended up provoking the hacker in the walls. Hi, Vici, welcome in. The other person that got hacked, like, they provoked the hacker, essentially, and, like, their whole, like, banking information, their address and shit, and, like, even, like, their Fursuit business, like, banking account got exposed. So it was, like... And they lost access to it. Like, again, like, that second link that apparently I was supposed to click, it bricked their computer. So they couldn't really fight back, aside from, like, getting on, their already, like, compromised, like, account on, like, a laptop or something. But apparently they ended up, like, fixing it after, like, a really long while, like, after, like, a whole ass week or something. But that was like, oh my god, that's awful. I remember Aceryn sent me a message while I was at a con. I was still paranoid. I had to test it. Yeah, no, you had to test me. It was like, wait a minute. Humor me. Like, I think we still have the message, actually. Hold on, let me find it. Where is it? Yeah, so I was, like, asking for, like, a signature because it was one of our friends' birthdays, so it's like, you know, I was making them, like, a card and whatnot, and Barry was like, real quick, humor me, what's the name of the new Ace Combat MC? And then I was like, shit, I forgot. And then he was like, okay, it is you. And then, is this a test to see if I'm hacked or not? And then I sent a voice memo, and I was like, wait, hold on. Trust me, it's me. Yeah, you could probably hear, hopefully you heard that voice memo from Discord. But yeah, I was trying to ask him a question only he could answer, and I guess in a way I still answered it. Tanaka-Aki, hello, welcome back. Welcome in. Hello. But yeah, that happened, so it was like, hopefully that answered his question, but yeah, it was really funny. But yeah, no, for a while I was like, stay away, I might be hacked. But yeah. Oh, Wait, okay, sorry. The sound redeems don't work currently, so let me refund you again. I mean, I knew you'd either forget or be able to answer. Okay. That's fair. All right, let me, where is the refund? It was crazy seeing the news in mod chat. Yeah, no, I was like, how many people, like, I essentially, like, went to, like, everyone that, like, I, like moderate for it, which is, like, 3 people. Yeah, like 3 communities. And I was like, guys, remove my mod privileges. I've been hacked. Stay away. Oh, yeah. It's been a while. Yeah, welcome back. Good to see ya. Let me just refund your points. Me, like, yeah, Ace is unmodded now. I was like, oh fuck, he removed? Yeah, no, like, sorry if that, like, ended up scaring people. No, like, nah. I was just like, I was hacked. Got hacked sounds so scary. He got the cheese touch. No, that's essentially how it went. But, shoot, I guess you guys kind of, like, came, like, halfway, like, through the story. But yeah, TLDR, I got partially hacked, but ended up saving my entire account because, like, I like, stayed up an entire 24 hours fixing it. But also the only thing that was hacked was essentially, like, my Discord and essentially my business account, like, my work account. My IRL work account. Oh, that actually reminds me. I also ended up rage baiting the hacker. So what ended up happening, right, was when the hacked friend messaged my entire, like, what do you call it, account with, like, my passwords and shit that was attached to the Gmail account, like, I immediately blocked it, right? And then that's when, because, like, my account was, like, partially hacked, it immediately, like, friend requested a hacker. And he was like, hey, I was the one who... Actually, I still have it saved somewhere. Glad you used your adrenaline rush and saved most of your stuff. Yeah, no, like, dude, that was, like, probably, like, I was hella locked in. So, okay, this dude, he messages me. He was like, hey... Oh, or wait. No, wait. Where the fuck is it? Did he delete the message? Oh shit, he did. Okay, well, some of them were partially deleted. So it was like, hey, I was the one who hacked you, so I want to make a deal. 30 seconds for answer. And I would, like, what do you call it? I was like, okay, well, I'm obviously at the mercy of this, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, let me just change my passwords. Let me change shit. In that 30 seconds, like 30 seconds later, they were like, answer me. And I was like, oh, I thought you were just gonna start making these demands. Like, essentially, they're just calling them a dumbass. It's like, okay, if you're gonna make these demands, you better be pressuring me. But no, you essentially gave me a whole ass minute to start, like, cleaning my shit out. And then they got to the point. So it's like, okay, like, fucking dumbass, like, get to the point. You make the, like, you're the one making the demands. What's your demand, right? And it's like, if you don't want your information to be sold, $300. If you don't want your account stolen, $300. Both $550. And then I was like, okay, this was actually the truth. I straight up said, I straight up don't have that money. And then they're like, it's a lie. And I was like, nah, man, I'm unemployed. I'm broke as hell. The job market sucks. And then they stopped messaging. And then, like, again, during that time, I was able to, like, get most of my shit cleaned out. So, ended up rage baiting them. So it's like, fuck you. But yeah. But yeah, let me just close that. But yeah, that was the whole ordeal with the hack. But I think I'm safe now, but, you know, again, I'm constantly running a virus scan. I mean, thankfully, like, again, because I had, like, I was only partially hijacked, like, there isn't really much I should do, but, like, what do you call it? I was actually low-key ready to like nuke my PC, like if it came down to it. I was like, yeah guys, just in case like this PC like might still be fucked even though like I run virus scans on it, I might actually just end up nuking it and do a factory reset. Joke's on you, I don't have that. Yeah, no, like, I shit you not, right? So they asked $550. I'm being so dead ass. I only have like $150 to my name. So I'm like, I don't have that money. You're asking a broke person for money. But yeah. No, like, I tried, like, obviously, like, I tried, like, not provoking them. But, like, essentially, like, still trying to, like, be a smartass on them. It's like, okay, like, you gonna make these demands or what? But, yeah. Your boy is safe. My man, broke as hell. Hell yeah. That's me dapping you up. We're the broke gang. Because we can't get a fucking job. But, yeah. But yeah, no, I think that like sort of concludes that whole ordeal. And you know, I got a funny story out of it essentially. But yeah, I'm like actually like looking at like my Discord DMs. It's like, what if I actually did end up messaging someone else? But no, I think I actually did only message, or the hacked account only messaged 2 people. Actually, it reminds me, fucking, I saw someone in my, I went into mod view, right? And like someone was like requesting like a ban, or like or requesting an unban or something, and like I saw who it was, and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not letting you back in. I banned you for a reason. It's like, are we being dead ass? So it's like, they had a lot of nerve to request an unban. Fuck being the bigger person. I'm gonna start biting people who have wronged me. But yeah. Shit, what else has happened ever since the last time I streamed? Because, like, I've only streamed once last month, and that was Enfield. And, like, I didn't stream that much in December. Well, no, I kind of did in December for, like, my anniversary, in a way. Drink more water. Yeah, guys. That's my lore so far. Lore kind of goes insane. I mean, obviously, there's like a few other things that I think I've told some of y'all. Barry, you definitely should know. But yeah. Oh man, I'm here to rob you, literally everyone here. Of what? I don't got shit. Exactly. So it's like, man. It's like, low-key, like, okay, obviously, like, I wouldn't go through with it, but I should have been like, hey, like, so you're hacking people, like, how much money do you get from this? Like, what if I join you guys? Like, obviously I wouldn't, but it's like, it was like, how funny would it be if, like, I actually just ended up, like, just, like, not really, like, befriending them, but it's like, what if we just become work partners? Like, I don't have any money, you don't have any money, what if we work together to get more money, you know? But yeah. The person was probably using a VPN or something, because, like, when I actually went to go disconnect the rogue connection, it said that they were in Turkey. Are you hiring? Dude, that would actually be me. Man, I can't pay you. I don't have money. But MLMs are a thing. But what if you show me how to do this? Job market is burning trash cans. So how do I join you guys? Yeah, that's essentially like what it felt like. What I should do. It's like, could I get some money? It would be so fucked if they were like, no, we already have a lot of hackers. We're not accepting any more hackers. I'll give you half of what I get by hacking people. Okay, again, I mean, this is a joke. I wouldn't actually do that. I wouldn't actually do hacking. Right, guys? Right? Ooh. I want the golden hand. Give me the golden hand. Or upgrade. Oh, wait, these are upgrades. My dumbass. Oh my god, this whole time these were upgrades. I thought these were like different like icons. Oh my god. Ugh. I could have been buying upgrades this whole time. Good job, me. Man. I'm in disbelief. How the fuck? But yeah. Click-a-thon. But yeah, guys. That's the lore. Oh, you know, I just realized the time. Guys, I could do... Hold up. Let me boot up let me boot up Uma Musume. I just realized the final champion meet races today. Hold on. Let me put a small window of it to the side or something. Hold on. Hopefully this doesn't overload my PC. It's Uma Musume time, guys! Time to lock the fuck in! You guys could probably hear it. Alright. Now I just gotta figure out how to... Oh shit, there's new banners. I don't really want to get them. I don't have the money. I'm already broke from the previous banner. Okay, now I just gotta figure out how to open up another window on OBS for this. What if I actually mute this as well? So just so there's not too much going on. Okay. Display capture. No, don't do that. What if I do Uma Musume? Oh shit. Okay, that's behind. Alright. Alright, guys. Time to lock in. Alright, hold on. Let me just like crop this a little bit. Fuck. Come on, crop. No, don't. Okay. Fuck it. We'll just have it on a tiny screen right here. Alright, can you guys see this? Can you guys see the Uma Musume in the back? Or like behind me right here? I have it muted. Oh wait, what the hell? Oh no, it's frozen! Why is it frozen? Hold on a minute. Do I have to do another game capture? God damn it, I probably have to do another game capture. 1 second. Let me just make a temporary one. Put Subway Surfers on. You know, do they have a... Oh, wait, no. They don't have Subway Surfers. I actually remember looking this up to see if they have Subway Surfers on any of the stuff I have. They don't. Window. Uma Musume. Hello? Where is the damn thing? Why aren't she showing? Okay, that doesn't work. Or wait, is it working? What the fuck? No, it's not. Okay, I guess we'll just do this. And what if we do properties? Match title. No, that doesn't work. Okay, for some reason this shit's not working. Oh. 1 second. Let me just buy a few of these cookie things. so if that's not working, let me put this away then. Should I reload it? You know what? No, let me open and close it again. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, guys, the Uma addiction is real. Like, okay, I'm actually blown away. It says I have nearly 250 hours on this game. Are you going for non-clicking achievement? Oh no, I have been doing clicking. I'm just like trying to fix something on my PC right now. I'm trying to get Uma Musume on the screen as well. Okay, will this work? Why is it not working? Properties. Capture specific window. Okay. Huh. What the hell? Okay, no, we're gonna delete that, actually. 1 second, folks. Actually, I don't even know how much I only get 9.7. I just get factories. Another factory. Okay, so that doesn't want to work. OBS, please work with me. Do I have to run this game as administrator? That's not Uma Musume, that's another window of... What the fuck? That's Cookie Clicker. What the hell? Give the horses access. No, you need to run it as an administrator. Shit, you're right. Yeah, guys. Did you guys know that the administrator's actually me? What the hell? Why is it not working? Okay, so there's that automatic capture method. Oh, there we go. Is that working? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Awesome. Okay, champion meet. Let's do it. I already did my dailies earlier, but you know, yeah, here we're just gonna bring it up just a tiny bit. Do you guys want the volume on, or do you guys want the volume off? Just let me know if you guys want the volume on while I just do a couple of things on here. By the factories. Can we get an upgrade? Yes, we can. How much do I get? Oh, damn, 75 clicks. Okay, champion meet. Boy, this thing got me fucked up. Well, actually, no. Hold on, runner history. Like, these were the runners that I did use. And it, like, yeah, like, they didn't do that bad. Like, hold on. 20% win rate. 46.7 win rate. 20% win rate. So, you know, it's not bad for graded, but damn, it's literally like Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. All right, we're gonna run the final race. If it will let... Hello? Did the game crash? Oh my god, the game crashed. You're joking. Okay, no, I gotta close it again. Oh, what the fuck? Why is... Hello? Why is it on VTube Studio now? Let me close that. We love technical difficulties, guys. We're gonna let this run for a little bit while we go AFK. We gotta figure out how the fuck I put this shit on here. Or, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to English anymore, man. What is this? Okay. Okay, do you want to run now? Okay, let's see this. That's VTube Studio. Stop going on VTube Studio. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. now we could race. Alright, guys, you're ready. This is the race. Actually, no, let's put some video. Let's put some audio on. Alright. It's not looking great for my runners, so we'll see. Alright. Alright, guys. Guys, how funny would take your bets now. How funny would it be if I actually won this? Hold on, let me adjust that. Alright. Okay, now it's good. Let me just adjust the size again. Alright, guys. We have the side entertainment right here while we play Cookie Clicker. We are John multitasking today. My brain's starting to hurt, though. I hope they have fun. I hope they win. Hey guys, you should totally add me on Umamusume, by the way. Yeah. It's kind of funny though, where I'm like, man, I'll never play gacha games, and then here I am in the big year of 2026, where I'm currently juggling between 3 different gacha games. What a time to be alive. But hey, you know, last year me said, hey, I'm gonna get a job once I'm out of school. That hasn't happened, so hey, anything could happen. Aw. Okay, well, damn. All right, we didn't get placed anywhere. Man. Oh well, it is what it is. They're all pretty tied together though. Damn. Oh! Yeah, 4th. Alright, well, we lost. We got 3rd place. Guys, your Oshi is washed. They can't even win a champions meet. Did it crash again? It crashed again. Alright. Well... Alright, we're gonna close that now. Oh wait, never mind, it didn't crash. Let's see our rewards. You should start gambling on horses IRL. You must apply your skills. No! Well, at least we got the bronze title. Man! It's only been bronze for me. Like, what kind of shit is this? Alright, well, that's enough. That's enough Umo for today. Already done my dailies. Alright, we're gonna close that. Close this. Now we're back to cooking. We're back to cookie clicking. Ooh, a bank. Give me the bank. Well, yeah, guys. I don't know. I just realized, I don't know when I'll end stream. Maybe in like an hour or so. I don't know. We'll see. Again, like, Oh, I guess that was another thing I sort of trailed off from. So I said I kind of wanted to do more productivity streams in the future. I know I've said this a bunch, and like I didn't really keep my word on it, but I do kind of want to try another productivity stream, maybe this Friday actually. Just like judging from my availability, because again, I just gotta find a date to like get my certification for food safe. So like, meh, we'll see, we'll see. But I might actually do another stream this Friday, so maybe keep an eye out for that. But okay, hey guys, advertising my Discord server, even though most of y'all are already on there. I do want to try to hold more VCs on there. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, because again, oh right, the Discord command's not working. You'll just find it on my or wait, no, hold on. Socials. Will this work? Oh shit. Okay, yeah, no, my Nightbot's not working. Okay, I guess I have to fix my bots. God damn it. Yeah, no, you'll find the link somewhere on my profile. But no, like, again, a lot of the stuff I want to work on is like kind of like a secret, because like I don't want to have it like just out there, even though it will be eventually. But you know, you get hopefully you get what I mean. First, it must be baked in the oven first before it's served. Pain is pain squared. Yup. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm trying to use the Discord more. Even though, what do you call it? I will say there is probably going to be a few changes, because again, the project monolith category is probably going to be changed. Instead of like their own individual forums, it's just going to be a link to the website eventually, like when the website is released on that very special day, which is actually wait, oh god, actually it's exactly 4 weeks from now. Oh my god. Hey guys. Yo boy ages another year. I won't say what age though, because apparently it gives some people some psychic damage. Yeah, thumbs up. Like sometimes, like, what do you call it? Yeah, like when I tell people it's like, oh yeah, my birthday's that day, like I turned this age, they're like, oh, I forget you're that age. Which one should we get? Let's get this one. My limbs are so itchy, I don't know why. Let's see this. Sorry about that. Trying to think, what else? What else? Sorry if we go really quiet. Oh yeah, you know what? I might as well talk about like what I'm actually working on. So it's somewhat helped me focus on like what I need to do, but then also sort of somewhat tell you what I'm working on. So again, like I said, I'm working on that website and writing at the same time, but also because like I sort of have like a set schedule for myself on like a weekly basis now, to where it's like, okay, Monday is focused on writing, Tuesday is focused on art, Wednesday is like a free day, like I just decide which one I want to work on, Thursday is like a writing day, and then Friday is like an art day, and then weekends is like just do whatever, right? But I guess for the art stuff, like I said, like just making art to go along with these lore posts, But so my process right now for me to work on my stuff, again, like I said, I'm making it in 3D, so I am sort of like touching back on Blender, because Blender's free, right? So I guess the thing that I kind of want to work on is like, one, like a model itself, right? But also, like, I do kind of want to make a model that's used both for like the I guess the episode, but then also like, how cool would it be if I use it as a model, you know? Because like, it's gonna be rigged at the end anyway, so it's like, ooh, what if I just made it to a real model, you know? So it's like, whoa. But shh, you didn't hear anything. But then also backgrounds, so, or like environments, right? Because I guess the thing that I wrote, the setting to be in, it's in a building. So I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do interior. So that's actually when I started doing research on like what I gotta do for that, right? I was like, oh, okay, where are the Blender tutorials for interior designs? And then I saw where like some of them were like, oh yeah, no, this is pretty easy. It's probably recommended you make a CAD file of like the blueprint. So I was like, fun. Because, okay, I will say though, I do know how to use a CAD program. It's just the last time I used it was in high school. So I'm just straight up like, just so it's somewhat according to the tutorials, to make the process easier, I gotta make a blueprint in CAD first and then make it in Blender. So, but you know, like again, I'm in no rush, so it's like, you know what, I'm gonna have fun with this anyway. So I'm gonna go ham. Which actually, here's another funny thing: the room that's actually supposed to be based on, I think it's actually still in one of my previous things right here. What if I just, yeah, so actually, yeah, right here, this room right here, can you guys hear me? Oh yeah, you guys can't hear me. This room right here, like I'm trying to recreate this in Blender. This was made by our good friend Liette, by the way. They're awesome. But yeah, this was like sort of like a draft for the room that I actually used way, like a long time ago, like way back in like 2024. But yeah, this room right here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, guys, this is my gamer setup. Rate the setup. Rate the setup. Not the fucking standing emoji. Yeah, guys. IRL, real height right here, guys. But, like, it's supposed to be based on this room, but of course it's going to be a little bit different. But yeah. That is the goal. Ooh, we could get another bank. Arms are so itchy, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about, to be honest. Like, I swear there was more that I was like, there's something else. There's something else here. Unless I just start reading out to you guys Food Safe, which, like, okay, I've already read it like a dozen times, because it's only like, how many pages is this? It's an 80-page book. And again, it's for level 1, so nothing too complicated. It's just straight up like, okay, these are like health regulations that you should go by. And you know, actually reading these, right? Because I used to work at a pizza restaurant near me, and the thing is, right, I was like reading the book, and I was like, oh my god, I was a walking like health code violation for so long working there. Yeah, guys. You could totally trust me as back of house in a restaurant. I'm totally not a walking health code violation. Cause okay, well, it wasn't really much of a health code violation. It's more of just like a process violation. Cause like, I guess, right, with like the way with my previous job, or like as a dish cleaner, I was like the only dish cleaner, right? And like there's like a whole process with how you clean them, right? So it's like, oh, okay, you're supposed to scrape off, then dunk them in water with like some sort of detergent or something, and then you spray it, and then you put it in like the machine to clean, right? Like I didn't really do that, but I still got the job done. So like my coworkers and boss didn't really question it, because not to toot my own horn or anything, but I was like kind of like their only good dish cleaner, because like they mainly like hired high schoolers, and okay, obviously I was a high schooler at the time, but like I was like the only one that actually would do the job, because like the other ones that did work there, like they only did their jobs like half-assed. So it's like they're like, Acerid, I'm sorry to do this for you, but another cleaner quit. Can you like take their shift? You're like 5 minutes away. I'm like, okay. So yeah, thumbs up. But yeah, like, so with that whole thing where it's like you're supposed to have like a pool of like water and detergent, I never did that. Like I was like, that's kind of like wasting my time, but also that's gonna just be like one whole ass tub of like nasty ass water. Like no, like I'll just take like the hose that you spray it down, like spray the plates on, and then just scrub it a little bit with a sponge and then put it in the machine, and it still like does the same job. Like if not, like I use less water. But yeah, again, that's why like my boss and like coworkers didn't really question it. So it's like, I'll do my job, you do yours. Let's see. Okay, those are in the millions. But yeah, that's sort of how my work life is. I should refer to like one of the past VODs. The story of the time I got held hostage at work. But I'll tell that story again some other day. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Look at previous Cobblemon streams. You know what? Speaking of Cobblemon, I actually want to stream Cobblemon again. But there was a recent update, so I gotta like message the others. I'm like, hey, can we like make an updated mod pack so we could use this new update? Because like it was only like a small update. Like if anything, like it's just like adding more Pokemon models and like just making like some items placeable. It's like a really small update, but it's like, ooh, give me the update. But I gotta get around to messaging the others about it, because like I guess everyone's on like a Minecraft pause right now, and I'm like, guys, no, don't let the fire die out, please. I love Minecraft. Yeah, let's add 50. We'll end in like, I don't know, like 15-ish minutes. Yeah, we'll end in 15-ish minutes. That'd be a good place to end it. I think I basically caught you guys up on my lore, on my both IRL and VTuber lore. Like actually. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I hope you look forward to what I'm working on. I'm working hard on it, but also hardly working. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, okay. Again, like I was like thinking of like not streaming today, but I was like, no, I must update everyone. Because I've been wanting to stream for like the past like few weeks now, actually, but again, I just got really busy. He's gonna go back into the void space for years again. I'm sorry. But it's like also like I'm on Discord, so you guys can just keep up with me there. It's like, please message me on Discord. It's like, guys, I literally don't bite. But also that's why I have the VCs in my server. But yeah, okay, obviously I'm kidding. Like you don't have to, because you know we're all busy people. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I want to be more active on Blue Sky rather than Twitter now. So again, hey guys, be more active on Blue Sky, please. Gotta stretch again. But now I'm thinking, yeah, as for future streams, I'm like, Maybe Friday. I'll probably do another one on Friday, maybe at like same time. Don't worry, Discord. Discord wise, I've been fishing him out. Discord wise. Huh? You mean guys? Yeah. No, so yeah, again, hey guys. Hint hint, nudge nudge. Well, we do productivity streams. Yeah. I like doing productivity, mainly just because like gives us a place to yap about productivity, but then also just random things. So there might be a stream on Friday. It might. I'm still thinking what, because again, I don't want to like stream and like be like I don't know what to do. Like I always want to like have something to do. Well, I mean. Well, today that sort of applies to today, but again, it's like, well, today was like, okay, there was supposed to be two things going on, but it ended up just being one thing. But then again, I was catching up with y'all, so you know, it's all good. It all worked out. But Friday, I might actually go back to video editing or art. Well, we'll see, because again, with art, I kind of don't want to show my art in like its early progress, because I'm like, oh, look in Discord, please. Oh my god. Oh my god! Wait, hold on. We must share with the class. Hold on. Thank you. Everyone, better thank Vlad right here for in just a moment here. Hold on. Let me save this. Hold on. Media source, or is it image? Okay. Here we go. Guys, look at this. Oh my god. That's actually that's so cute and funny at the same time. Guys, look, it's a little me. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. But then again, I'm like, do I really want to talk about this? Throw him? What? No. Oh wait, shit. Hold on. What if I just like... Oh wait, no, dang it. Where's the... Hold on. Get behind me, little me! Get behind me! Thank you, Vlad. This is awesome. Okay, there we go. So actually, have you guys ever heard about like the whole like emote lab thing? Like, okay, I'm gonna sound like this is gonna sound like an insane person rambling right here, right? But it's like, which one's the real ace? Or are you gonna shoot one of them? Why are you shooting me in the first place? Shoot both? No! No! Guys, please, why are you shooting me? But okay, Emote Lab, right? It's like this one program that's been going around on Steam, but it's like, I'm like having like a tinfoil hat moment, right? Cause I'm like, this seems too good to be true. What if, right? What if secretly this is a way for people to start feeding it into those generative AI like artists or something, man? Like, what if, right? Like those like scam artists like, hey guys, I do emotes for VTubers. You should totally commission me. And like, you know, like those types of people, right? It's like, what if they discover it fully and then they start like copying other people, and then it's gonna like just turn into one giant drama ball, and then people stop using Emote Lab. Like, as like I want to use it, but I'm like, no, my gut is telling me something will go very wrong with this. But anyway, that was like my 2 cents on it, because like there's probably more I want to say about it, but it's like it'll just sound like an insane person like rambling. But it's like, This seems too good to be true. I want to use it, but something, my gut tells me don't. What is that emo? I'm sorry, little one. No! Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys, you won't see me anymore. After this stream, I'll just be, like, found dead at, like, a Denny's parking lot and, like, been shot. You've done this. You shot me. But yeah. Anyway. You could ignore that whole emo lab rambling right there, but... Yeah. Yeah, no, like, I'm actually looking at the calendar now. I'm like, oh, shit, what could we do? Because, actually, so this Friday could be, like, a stream day. But then next week, I'm actually not too sure if I'll be busy or not. Because, again, this whole uncertainty with, like, with what I got going on right now. But yeah, also, I think I need to check in with my sister on this. We actually plan on watching, the Uma Musume movie, like, beginning of a new era. Like, I know, like, I've already watched it with you guys, like, in a watch party, but it's like, I kind of want to see this in movies, because the sound design was insane from my computer. I want to hear this shit in the movie theater, but then also, like, my sister also wanted to watch it, because, like, I guess she somewhat loosely knows it, but, like, she's not, like, too much of a fan of it, but, like, her friends are, right? So I was like, let me enlighten you. Imagine bots that request art to feed in auto-generative slop emotes and spread to other servers. Yeah, no, like, I'm just saying, man, like, it could, something could happen, like, obviously, like, I might just sound insane, but my gut is telling me something. Something's not right. Let's see this. Okay. But yeah, next week, I don't know if I'll do any streams that day. We'll see. And then March, I actually do want to try streaming a lot more in March, because, hey guys, that's my special month. But also, again, because, like, I'm essentially going to be, like, home alone and stuff, like, I don't have to, like, worry about, like, a bajillion different things. And I probably won't even have a job at that point, like, still. Like, I'll probably stream, like, a lot during that time, hopefully. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Because the last time that happened, I'm not sure if you guys remember, like, I'm not going to go too far into the details, but way back in October, right? You know, I was having, like, the whole, like, horror game marathon, and, like, I just suddenly stopped one day. That final week of October was genuine, like, agony, right? Because something happened, I won't say what here because it's a little bit TMI, but something happened to where I had to get rushed to the ER, and, like, I ended up having to, like, recover for, like, the next 2 weeks, and it was straight up agony. So I'm like, gee whiz, I sure hope that same thing doesn't happen again in, like, the month of March. Knock on wood. But yeah. Yeah, guys. We're ending soon, but again, like, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Like, it means a lot for you guys to show up. That's the hint, Barry. No, Barry, please. Shh. But also, if you guys figure it out, don't say anything. But yeah, no, again, I appreciate you guys coming in to hang out. Like, I wish I could stream more, but damn, life is kind of a bitch, so, like, you know. If you definitely know my IRL lore, you already know, like, I'm just permanently in the trenches. What is this? Know where you stream when you can? Thank you. Thank you for understanding. But yeah, again, I'll try my best to, like, you know, keep up with my old schedule. Yeah. But yeah, we'll be ending in just a second here. Let's buy some factories. I'll probably still have this game on in the background, actually, because this is like an AFK game, right? So it's like, you know what, I'll just have this running on in the background. Yeah, we're just wrapping up here. It's nearly 5 o'clock, so perfect timing. It'll give me some time to take a nap and, like, I don't know, cook dinner, because I said I wasn't as busy today, but there's still stuff I gotta do after. Also, it's like, you guys didn't know, I'm, like, Catholic, so it's also Ash Wednesday, so it's like, you know, we gotta do some church things. Real glad I could catch the stream today. Yeah, thank you so much for popping in. I always appreciate it. But yeah. Hey guys, that's my update where I've been for like the past month. Ads are starting soon. God damn it. Okay, that's our sign. Actually, hold on. Is there anyone that we can raid today? Hold on. Also, like, I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm like, oh, please. I gotta hurry up just like a tiny bit. Let's see here. Back to Twitch. Let's see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh shit! Wait, okay, I got someone. Let's see. Hope you enjoyed some Fastnachts yesterday. Ooh, I don't celebrate it, but yeah, I hope those who celebrate it had a good one too. The only time I ever celebrated it, Fastnacht, was in Fallout 76 when they had the Fastnacht events. Okay, I think we got someone to raid, so we're going to raid a friend of ours. She is Mangosteen Sweetie. She is actually doing a painting stream, so this is actually awesome. She's doing a Bob Ross painting stream, so I'm just gonna quickly like set up the raid. I always assume people that celebrate Ash Wednesday also celebrate Shrove Tuesday. I don't think, for me personally, I actually haven't heard of that, so I'll probably look into that. No, I don't really celebrate that, because how do I say it? You know, I'm just gonna put it bluntly. I'm Filipino, like Filipino Catholic, so it's like Fat Tuesday. I've never heard of this. I'm gonna look this up later, and like my family has never like mentioned anything like that. Okay. You eat some fucking donuts about it? Oh, okay. I see. Catholic 2? I don't know, man. I've never heard of this. But yeah, actually, since you guys are in ads, let me just like, yeah. So again, anyone who's watching the VOD, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. But yeah. We're going to raid our friend Mango. So yeah, again, there's the raid message, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Sweetie, and I'm a fruit